I have 9 fragrances in front of me, 3 from each designer. If you had these 9 fragrances, you would be good to go for any occasion. Stay tuned. Hey everyone, it's Peter from Central. I'm glad that you're here. If this is the first time you're tuning in, I want to give you a warm welcome. If you're back, it's good to see you again. On this channel, we talk about fragrances. Anything that has to do with fragrances. Designers, niche, perfumers, so on and so forth. So if you're into fragrances or you just want to smell great, consider subscribing. Don't forget to hit that little bell button. It lets you know of any of my further posts. And now, let's get into our 9 fragrances. I've picked 9 fragrances, 3 from each designer. They're all designer fragrances, and you can buy these online for probably under $100, each one of them. Some of them a little bit cheaper than that even. My thought behind this was, if you had to have only a few fragrances and you want to be set for anything, which ones could you have that would get you through any situation that you could possibly encounter? The first 2 of each one are going to be the lighter ones, and they're often interchangeable between work and play. And then the last one of each line is going to be a little bit deeper, something for a dinner maybe, or something for a little bit more of a formal setting. Of course, all of these, you can kind of mix and match, and I think this would be a great set of fragrances if you're starting your collection. So it kind of serves as a little bit more of a guide to what you could get and have a nice little collection. The first one that I chose, the first designer, you can get these often at discounters, except for the second one in this line, and it is Bentley for Men, and it is the Black Edition. This one right here is a woody violet with some incense in the base. I absolutely love wearing this one for work. It has an amazing dry down, and it will last you a good 8 hours with about arm's length protection. It's a fabulous fragrance for work. The second one from Bentley that I chose is a really good release, and it's the newest one it's a 2020 release. It's a bit hard to get still, especially if you're in the US, but it is available in online sellers. And that is Bentley for Men, and it is Silver Lake. This one right here is a citrus, amber, and white musk fragrance. And it really did a good job. It's an easy one if you want to do a spray to go to work out, or if you want to just hang out with friends, kind of chill. Let's give this one a spray just to kind of see how the sprayers do. Nice, good sprayer, and it's just a wonderful scent. That's Bentley for Men. It's a 2020 edition for Men, Silver Lake. Now you could use the Bentley for Men, the Black Edition, and the Silver Lake. You could actually exchange these for work maybe. Play, this one is a little bit heavier for play, like you wouldn't want to wear this one to work out, but you could definitely go with a spray or so for this one if you wanted to work out. It's beautiful, light, and aromatic. It's a great scent for play, and this one for work, and you can also use this one on the work side if you'd like to. And I think the whole Bentley for Men line is really an exquisite line. It's really well done, really well blended, and they're all available for really good prices. So my favorite car manufacturer, not just cars, but also fragrances. The third one is also obviously from Bentley, and it is one that you've probably heard of a lot because in the community, people really like this one, and it is the Bentley for Men, and it's the Intense. Now this one comes with a little bit more of a maturity. It has a nice dose of rum in it. And that's why I say this one would be a great one for the evenings. It's almost on the beastly side. It will last you all night long, and it has really a large scent trail. See what I did there? It has a large cloud with you, and it projects really probably past your arms. So it's a bit of a beast, so don't overspray this one. Less is more with this. And that's Bentley for Men for going out or going to dinner. Bentley for Men Intense. So for the Bentleys, we had Bentley for Men, the Black Edition. You can wear this one to work, and you can wear it to play, although I wouldn't wear this one to like work out or anything like that because it has some incense in it and it's a little bit deeper. The Bentley for Men, the Silver Lake, you can wear this one for work. It's a little bit lighter, it's fresher. And you can also wear this one for play. And you can even wear this one to the gym if you'd like to. Just do like one spray and no more than that. And then the third one in the Bentley line that I think anyone should have, and it'd be a good addition to your starting collection, is the Bentley for Men Intense. Lots of people talk about this one. It is a powerhouse, strong fragrance. It has some rum, it has some incense, it has a good amount of leather in it. This one would be a great scent if you were going to a steak dinner. Bentley for Men Intense. And so that's the first 3 of Bentley. The next line we're going to talk about is a Versace line. And I think the Versace fragrances, they're all really good, they're really versatile, and they're extremely popular. So Versace has a few different lines, and this one that I'm going to talk about here is the Pour Homme line. The first one, I think a great one for work, is Dylan Blue. This fragrance came out in 2016, and it's the blue bottle, it's a blue fragrance. And I sprayed Dylan Blue earlier, and it is such, look at that powerful sprayer. It is such a good fragrance. Dylan Blue will last you all day. At the beginning, you'll have some bergamot and some grapefruit, and it will last you all day. And as it deepens, Dylan Blue kind of goes into some incense and ambroxan in the dry down. This fragrance is a direct competitor, I think, or the answer to, the Versace answer to the Bleu de Chanel's and the Sauvages out there. So if you wear Dylan Blue, you'll fit right in at the water cooler. That's Dylan Blue from Versace. It's my choice for work. And the second one out of the Pour Homme line is Pour Homme, and this one is from 2008. And Pour Homme is a little bit lighter than the Dylan Blue, and therefore I think it's a good play scent. You can go out if it's warmer outside. You can actually do one spray if you go work out. If you like wearing a fragrance when you go work out. I find myself not really wearing a fragrance when I go and work out. I don't know. Sometimes, not all the times, depending on who I meet afterwards perhaps. And so this is Pour Homme from Versace 2008. This one has neroli and rose in it. Let's give this one a spray as well. Since we have the fragrances, we might as well, right? Nice, strong sprayer, just like the Dylan Blue. And with the neroli and rose, this one doesn't quite last as long as the Dylan Blue. The Pour Homme is a little bit lighter than the Dylan Blue for sure. And I think that Pour Homme is running with the Acqua di Gios and the Allure Homme Sports of the world. The next one that we're going to talk about from the Versace Pour Homme line is really one of my favorite fragrances ever. It has an absolutely gorgeous dry down. For the evening of the Versace Pour Homme line, since there are actually only 3 in this Pour Homme line, we got Dylan Blue, then the Pour Homme, and then we have this beautiful fragrance right here. It's the Oud Noir, and this one is from 2013. It is such a great fragrance. Here, let me give this one a spray as well. It's just so good. Now don't let the oud word in Oud Noir scare you on this one. This one is surrounded by neroli, by some patchouli, and by some olibanum. It's really super well blended. It is truly in the style of Versace. It is smooth. It will last all evening. It is elegant. Has a little bit of mysteriousness to it due to the oud scents in there. Now I believe because this one, the price is not too much, the oud is probably synthetic, or pretty sure it's synthetic, but it is really, really well blended. And what I love the best about this one, as it wears on your skin, it just becomes, it has a nice little transition and just smells so good. This one actually smells good after you went to bed and woke up in the morning and you smell your arm. It still smells lovely. This is a great scent from Versace, and that's Oud Noir, and that's my evening choice from Versace. And then the next one, well, it's Prada, and it's the Prada Luna Rossa line. Now I really thoroughly enjoy this line. I had a bit of a conundrum on this one because as I was spraying them and smelling them, I realized that you could wear these at various different times, and they all sort of are almost signature scent worthy if you just wanted to have one fragrance. They're all very wearable to many different occasions. But I still left it in here since we're doing kind of the designers or car manufacturers. So I really enjoy this line. And the first one that I picked from the Prada Luna Rossa line is Carbon. Now this is a really unique scent, and you've probably smelled this one before or something very similar. This is of course really close to the Sauvage, although I think Sauvage is much more peppery. This Carbon has a little bit of a metallic vibe to it. It's really kind of unique and interesting. It also has some patchouli, some ambroxan to keep it plenty masculine. And it's just a really good fragrance that kind of stays pretty linear for me as I wear it, but it is really an interesting scent with that metallic vibe. And this fragrance is from 2017, and I guess it's Prada's answer to Sauvage. Really nice fragrance. You can definitely wear this one to work and smell great. The next one that I picked from the Prada Luna Rossa line, and it has the word sport in it, so I was kind of drawn to that. I haven't worn it in a while, honestly. And when I sprayed it, wow, did you hear that? And this one is a bit on the sweeter side. So as I sprayed it and as I smelled it, I was thinking to myself, you know, play, why not? This is be a great scent to go out, and if you're, you know, in the mood for music, clubbing. If you're going to dinner, go a little bit easy on it because it is quite an engulfing fragrance. It's a really good one if you wanted to go out and club or dance or get hot and sweaty. It's a beautiful fragrance. And that's the Prada Luna Rossa Sport. Prada Luna Rossa will last you all day or all evening and has really good protection. But you know, if that's a little bit too much for you, another great scent from the Prada line that I think is a great fragrance to go out in, maybe not clubbing, but more for a dinner or a date, and that is the Prada Luna Rossa, and it's the black. This is a bit of a darker, mysterious fragrance. Nice sprayer on that too. Prada Luna Rossa black is a little bit calmer. It has some Angelica in it, which Angelica is a bit of a sweet, rooty, earthy smell. And it's pretty prominent in Prada Luna Rossa black. And also some bergamot. And there's amber and musk in the dry down in this fragrance. So it starts off with the Angelica and the bergamot, and then it kind of dries down into a amber and musk. It's a really lovely fragrance to go out to dinner. It's a little bit more on the elegant side. It's smooth and easy to wear. Of course, some people say that this one is maybe powdery. It is soft, but I think it is plenty masculine and it will last you all evening, and it has good protection for a dinner or a date or a dinner date. There you go. So all the fragrances that we had here, you can kind of interchange except for maybe the last ones. I would not wear, unless you're the boss, I would not wear Bentley for Men Intense to work. I think it's a little bit too loud if you're in a cubicle or working close to other people. It's a great scent to go out in for steak dinner or something like that. It's perfect. My favorite evening scent out of these 9 right here is definitely Versace Oud Noir. It is such a wonderful scent. It is dressy, it is elegant. You can wear all black and wear this one, or you can wear a suit and wear this one and you'll be good to go. It's a wonderful scent if you're trying to get into the ouds a little bit and kind of get an idea of it. It's a real close companion to Tom Ford's Oud Wood. And then all the other ones you can kind of interchange with each other. Of course, you can wear the black and exchange it with the Silver Lake, although I don't think you should wear this one to work out or anything like that because of the incense in there. It's a little bit too deep. Dylan Blue, really great scent. Something a little bit lighter, a little bit more aquatic feeling is the Pour Homme from Versace. You can get this one at the stores nowadays for hardly anything, and it is a really good, clean scent. And of course the Pradas. I think the strongest ones out of these are probably the Luna Rossa Sport and the Bentley for Men Intense. Those two have the largest projection, and if you're going out and you're having some cocktails and some booze, wear this one. It's a great one for like a smoke bar or a cigar bar or something like that. And this one, if you wanted to wear this one for clubbing, it's good to go. It's sweeter, lasts all night, and they make you smell great. Okay, that was my choices if you wanted to start a small collection for work, play, and going out. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, consider subscribing. I would be happy to have you on board. Thank you for being here. Until next time, I want you to take good care of yourself. Always smell nice, and I'll talk to you soon. Until then, scent trail.